He said he go to Will's trailer, wasn't there, still trying to find out where they at. And he said he had keys to both of the trailers. So he say he unlocked Duane Martin's trailer, and he said Duane was in there giving it to Will. Just had that boy bent over. He bent over on his own.
What's your podcast
talking about?
Black everything.
Put the earphones on.
Maybe not. I might.
I thought you said I don't want to do it if you ain't gonna do it. That'll look stupid.
You're in the never look stupid. What?
Man, I hope you don't hit my mic with that damn cigar, nigga. You know how clumsy you are. All right, everybody, y'all know what it is. Greg and Lamont.
Greg.
We're sitting here. This is actually a unscheduled session that we decided to do today.
That Greg decided to do today.
He definitely was not ready. But I do appreciate you doing it though. As y'all know, it's Black everything. And that means Black people, Black culture, Black excellence, Black empowerment. And I want everybody to make sure that if you looking at this video, go ahead and subscribe down there at the bottom. We'll really appreciate that. And other than that, let's jump into it, y'all. So what's good? Oh man, we was just talking about Katt Williams. You know, we're a little late on the story though.
Say show.
We're a little late on the story though.
Because it's trending, but hey, it's...
You know, I heard he up to 42 million views on that interview.
Right.
Woo.
It's like 3 times.
Man. Shout out to Katt Williams, man. That nigga's a monster. Would you say Katt Williams is a legend?
Of course.
I think he's a legend too.
Now, I don't know. Because Katt talked about a lot of stuff and he was putting that yak back. He was tossing it.
I mean, every time he took a shot, that nigga went on a rant. He was like, brrr.
Shannon said he started drinking before they started recording. And y'all see me sometimes when I've been drinking before we recorded. He looked like he had a bit of peel. That's my brother. I love all my brothers.
Man, he came in that motherfucker on straight lit. And he came in hot.
Drinking more than I've been drinking. Been sipping.
Hey, I think y'all the same height too.
He shot at me.
Oh, easy.
You only got 2 wins. I mean, a little nigga. Come on, I'm just bigger than you.
Whatever. No, you bigger. Bigger than me.
Hi, JJ.
No, but he came after a couple people that we actually do respect. And he respect.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, he came out, let me just not beat around the bush. He came after Ced the Entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer.
Hey, Ricky Smiley first.
I'm just saying, I'm going in order of priority. For us, it's probably Cedric.
For us, right.
Yeah.
But that's
and the reason is because we from St. Louis, Missouri. We right there. We right here in St. Louis right now. And Cedric the Entertainer, he's a icon for St. Louis, you know what I mean? And Katt came for him. And
well, not like he came at the other ones. You know, he said he called the entertainer, and that he's supposed to be able to sing, dance, all that. That's why they call him Cedric the Entertainer. And to me, he does do all that.
That nigga said he can't sing, he can't dance.
That's when
he can't do none of the above.
He's making movies, quite a few more movies than Katt made, and it's not a competition. They all are brothers. I love Katt. I love Ced.
Well, I told you, man, that
I'm not a Steve Harvey fan.
You know what? You the second person I heard say that. What's up with that?
Wait, Steve Harvey, man.
Why nobody likes Steve Harvey?
That's Steve Harvey, for one thing, for me. He wanted Bernie's limelight.
Mm.
You know,
Tell him again.
he wanted Bernie's limelight. But who you are.
Yeah.
They all done made a little change. I think with the Kings of Comedy, there should have been a few people upset. Katt feel like he was better than some of them cats. It's amazing how you didn't have Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence as the king.
Well, you know, they wasn't doing stand-up at the time.
They was doing way before them cats.
No, I'm talking about at the time they did that Kings of Comedy, they wasn't doing stand-up. Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy wasn't doing stand-up at that
They
time.
definitely an original king.
Well, yeah.
Shout out to Eddie and Martin.
They probably agree with that, but think about it. None of them was big enough to bag a Eddie Murphy or a Martin Lawrence at that time.
And I don't know if they even reached out to him for it. They may not, something they might not have wanted to do, you know. But those are some true kings, and the brothers are. I'm a big D.L. Hughley fan. I'm a big Bernie Mac fan. I'm a big Sid fan.
Yeah,
and a big Steve Harvey fan.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I used to be a Cedric the Entertainer fan, and I just
Blasphemous.
Off camera, I just told him what happened, so I'm gonna let y'all know what happened. So we at the mall. This is when Cedric the Entertainer was fresh off of that tour, the Kings of Comedy tour. And I seen him at the mall. Like I say, we all from the same city. I'm like, Cedric. This nigga, he turns around, and that's when I confirmed it was Cedric. He turns around, looks at me, and next thing you know, he turns, and then he turns back around and then starts walking faster. I'm like, for real, nigga? Oh, big tummy having ass, nigga. And from there, I was sour on Cedric, man. So, you know.
It seemed like that was about your feelings, though.
Yeah. Nigga, I went and bought the Kings of Comedy. It was a DVD. Nigga, I'm putting money in your pocket. You can't just say hi, nigga.
You should want a VHS set back then.
You know, I don't know. When did that happen, though? Did it happen in the 90s?
I think it was 90s.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of like neutral on Ricky Smiley. I ain't really a fan. I ain't really not a fan.
Yeah, because he kind of middle roll. And you know, Ricky, I've seen one or two of his concerts. He got some feminine traits to him.
Katt say he was putting on the dress.
Isn't that amazing? In Hollywood, with our prolific actors, they willing to transform. No, come for them. Be something they not. There's a bunch of them that did that and played roles as a woman.
But how we know they not?
We don't.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why they willing to do it, because maybe behind closed doors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Richard Pryor do it.
He wasn't creeping on the down low.
What you mean he wasn't creeping on the down low? That nigga was getting out of the money.
I'm talking about with men.
Well, the only one that I've heard that does that is Will Smith.
Damn, that's another one.
Well, that's the one.
Hey, tell the story that you said about
Bilal.
Yeah.
All right, okay. This on Shay. Thank you, Shannon, for giving us this information, Sharon. Holla at us, man. Let's be on your show. So Bilal was talking to no, he wasn't talking to Vic. He wasn't talking to Shay. He was talking to this chick. I can't remember her name. But he said he comes in they're on a set. And keep in mind, Duane Martin did have a series that Jada and Will was producing. Right. So they looking for them to get on the set. He's running around looking for them. He's still getting in the walkie-talkie. Well, Will, because, he the manager. He their manager. Mm-hmm. So go to Will's place. He said he go to Will's trailer. Wasn't there, still trying to find out where they at. And he said he had keys to both of the trailers. So he say he unlocked Duane Martin's trailer And he said, Duane was in there giving it to Will. Just
had that boy bent over. Had that boy bent over.
He bent over on his own. But what dude say? They was tying that ass up. And I'm still listening to this because I'm like, man, he was the manager of Will Smith. And Duane was basically Will's protege because he ain't got no money. His wife had all the money. So maybe he was, Will was bad. I can't afford a landing suit, so I don't know what they were doing.
We don't know if anybody was gay.
He said he was there.
Well, if you spend all your time worrying about the past,
with somebody else,
you'll never make much of a future. So I look at it like this, man. Katt, I think he the only person that is warranted to speak on all this shit because he hadn't spoke on it before and he wanted to get it off his chest. Man, if you want to get something off your chest with somebody, don't hold it in for years.
If you want to get something off your chest, you approach them personally.
And do it as soon as you want to do it. Like, soon as they come to your heart,
put them out.
Go ahead and just holler at this person, hit them up. Man, something that I noticed that's really silly. It don't matter who it is, bro. Nobody likes answering telephones. For real.
I'm bad at it.
No, I know you bad at it too, but I'm just saying, like, people don't want to answer their phones, and instead they'll text. And
I hate that shit.
I guess that's where we at now, huh? Where we just text each other. Text me. I got a girl number one time, and she did give me a phone number. But do you know at the bottom of her phone number, you know what was under it?
What was that?
Her Instagram.
Like, she got some drive. She marketed herself.
Do you think that's what it is? So is that what it is, a marketing thing?
It is.
Because the way she told me, because I asked about it later on, the way she told me, she said, well, that's what everybody do now, because, if you can't catch me, well, I don't know. In other words, that's the modern times. That's what people do now.
And that's mostly for black women, because, bro, y'all do the Instagram, and unless you live in a different lifestyle, you're not going to get a bunch of people hitting on your Instagram.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, if she would have just gave me the Instagram, I wouldn't even took it. I'm like, girl, get on. I ain't asked to be your fan. I asked for your number.
She basically wants you to subscribe like we want y'all to do.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe at the bottom, y'all. Well, since we always black everything, I do want to point out something. Right now, we are looking at some really, really, really interesting times coming up. So, of course, we got the election, the presidential election, and that's going to come up, but that's a little bit later this year. But also, too, I think with the new year, what we all should do is something that we ain't never done before.
Come on with it, brother.
And I'm not even talking about no particular thing. I'm just saying, just do something that you've never done before, one time.
Positive.
This year.
That affects you in a very good way.
Well, I hope you do it positive, because
don't go out and jack no car.
I'm not telling nobody to go out and put a bullet in somebody's head, you know what I mean? But yeah, do something new. Like if you've always had in the back of your mind you want to go skydive, I think you crazy as a motherfucker. But hey, go do that shit. Go try it out one time. You know what I mean?
It could be exhilarating. Give you a fresh perspective on some things.
Something that, and I actually had told a girl recently that I had this, but I really didn't. What I'm gonna try for the first time this year is Indian food.
Okay.
Yup. I thought I had some, but I never did.
Well, because we in Missouri, I don't know how authentic it is.
Man, ain't nothing authentic in St. Louis.
I don't know. There's some Indian people here that might disagree with you. But you know, y'all holler at us. We take free meals now.
I wonder if they got Chinese barbecue. We have a Chinese barbecue.